Hello, this is a John Deere 4044M with a 400E front end loader. It's a 2024 model. I've done a couple things to it. I've just added a basic chainsaw holder to it, and I have bungee cords holding the oil and the gas up, which actually helps because when you hit limbs and things, it swings out of the way. Tractor came from United Ag and Turf in DeQueen, Arkansas. I have a box plate on the back from Frontier. It's got scarifiers on it, but I think they need to be about another 2 or 3 inches longer to do a better job. I've added the hydraulically adjustable top link right here. I've also added 3 remotes in the back. The bottom remote is actually being used as a third function. One of the remotes is being used to operate the hydraulic top link. I added all this after the fact. Also added this knob, which has 2 buttons to operate the third function on the front. You can buy the kit at Summit Hydraulics, which is summit-hydraulics.com. There's my 2 connections for the front third function right here. Other than that, the tractor's straight off the lot. It's a wonderful tractor. It's got plenty of horsepower. I've yet to get stuck, and I've had all the way up to the axles in mud. This one is not a hydrostatic. I don't really care for hydrostatics unless you're talking about a small tractor. This one actually has a clutch, and it's got the 3 ranges for your speed, A through C, and then your 4-speed gear shift. It has a forward and reverse lever. You don't have to use the clutch. You can if you want to, but if you put it in gear and select your speed range and just put this in forward or reverse, the clutch will engage automatically. It'll take off just like an automatic transmission. If you come to a stop, you do have to press the clutch in or put it in neutral. Here you have a manual fixed speed where you can rev it to whatever RPM you want, or you can do it with a foot pedal. Here's your brakes. You have that little piece of triangle steel. You could take it off, or actually just flip it back, and then you got a right and a left brake. You got a display that gives you information while you're operating. You can scroll through. It'll tell you what's going on. And if you have a fault, it will let you know what that fault is. You could select the gear that you want with it in neutral or with it in forward with the clutch mashed in. But here I'm going to select first gear, range A. The emergency brake is off, and all I have to do is push this lever forward and it takes off, or backwards. You have to come to a complete stop before you select your speed range. I just went to speed range B, still first gear. There's forward and reverse. I can push the clutch in and stop, and I can take off using the clutch. Whatever your choice is. I'm old school. I have a tendency to use the clutch, but you don't have to. Actually use a combination of both. It does tell you what your ground speed is when you're going. That's it. It's a great tractor. It's moved many yards of dirt. Today I am loading my Big Tex 14 LX trailer with red clay to help reinforce a levee that washed out a little bit during the last storm. Just pulling out with a F250 Super Duty 6.7 liter turbocharged engine. That's all. More later. Thank you.